Hello, everyone. Welcome to our next episode. This, I believe, is number 14. We are at free agency filings. They're about to start tomorrow. Um, let's go through. We just finished salary arbitration hearings. Camilo Duvall gets $8 million in our bullpen. That sounds to me like a lot right now. But he's got what, one more year of arbitration left, and he was really good. The reason he got so much was because he had a few really high save seasons, and so he got more than I think I anticipated him getting. We gave a qualifying offer to JT Realmuto, and he declined. So if we let him go, then we get a comp pick, which is nice. Tyler Rogers gets 5 mil. A lot of these, I let a lot of the bullpen walk. I'm gonna start there. A lot of the bullpen walked, and I placed like three claims to some minimum relievers to free up some money. But the ones that I kept, Doval, Rogers, Crochet, Henderson, Lodolo, kind of, and I claimed Eniel De Los Santos. They got more than I think I expected. Tyler Rogers won. He got 5.25. I offered 4.2. Crochet got 5.5 and I offered 4.2. Lane Henderson got 2.695 and I offered 2.2. Taj Bradley got 2.4, which is what I offered. Fairchild got 3.570, which is what I offered. Lodolo got 300K more, 350, and Santos got pretty much what I offered, which was more, but I didn't really look too hard. So the reason this is an issue is because if we go look at salaries, the salaries for this year that we just finished up, we had $170 million payroll. This upcoming year is 126 because my owner decided to slash budget down here. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I got my contract extended, which is nice for 2 years and 1.1 mil a year. But for total team expenses, I have $176 million, and which gives me a payroll of 130. So it got slashed by about $40 million from what I was running this year, which is really, really unfortunate because now I'm over budget without it doing any kind of adjustment. Um, Player development, we're probably going to drop this to like 32. Draft budget, I think, is fine at 6, and then international amateur, I'm not going to touch. So that's a pretty big issue. Also, Mr. Brody Van Wagenen is now the GM of the Cleveland Guardians, so we brought in old friend Michael Hill, who's still kind of catching up. So, actually, while we're here, let's go scouting international, and let's get some guys in. Yeah, see, I already started this. Is that 10? 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. I started this. This filter is just only high work ethic players. Uh, and then he left, which is unfortunate. But we have some strong relationships coming in, and we'll figure it out. So yeah, so some it's not really going too great as far as the off season is concerned. A lot of our high leverage relievers will be gone. Let's see. Jalen Beeks is a free agent. Rogers, I think we retained. Yandy Diaz, we let go. I did know that. I thought this was kind of fun. Severino had a player option which he exercised, and that does count for retention. So I'm only paying him like $2.3 million this year, which is fantastic. But yeah, no, a lot of these guys are walking this year, which is really unfortunate. But I think I built a good bit of like reliever depth for that middle relief type. So yeah, it could have been a lot worse, but not having that kind of money really is going to limit what I can do. We have some potential. Well, I guess the offense should be fine. Not having Shohei until July hurts this DH spot. So we're gonna have to find a DH on the cheap. And then maybe no, Deli Cruz moves, Marte moves. Palmegiani and Trey Morgan are probably my first base DH Both of them some combination, and then Bowser is getting some. He was getting some left field reps down in the minor leagues. Um, Bowser can be like that backup middle infield type. Actually, you know what? Let's advance. There's not much left here for us to look at. Let's just advance to free agency. My game did crash on me, so if we remember, the Mets won the World Series. That still happened, but it just took them 7 games instead of 6. See, like, this is a player that I would love to go look at, but I don't have any kind of money. Uh, he's probably like the only one. There are a couple actually. How's your defense? Oh, you're good in the outfield. I'll give you a minor league deal. Why not? You interesting. The avoid case is good. The home run power is good. The infield range is good for second, but that's about it. There was another one. You closer. Ooh, yeah. See, like this is a player I would go after, but I don't even think I can. You don't even like Joey Votto. Anyway, yeah. So it's frustrating because we've had a good run of success, and now my salary's cut. Jairo Diaz for Vladimir Davila. That's like a nothing trade. All right, so top free agents. Vlad Guerrero Jr. is on the market, which is very surprising. Yeah, I have about, I guess, $7 million or so. Uh, so I wonder where he goes. We're gonna have to watch out for that. Let's shortlist him real quick. Let's see what he does. Edwin Diaz exercised his free agent option. Luis Arias, Kyle Tucker, Alex Wood, Brendan Rodgers, fellow old friend. Dylan Cease is a free agent. JT is a free agent. James Paxton, Eugenio Suarez. Also, fun fact. Let's go back here real quick. Shohei Ohtani still won the MVP, even though he got hurt, which is really cool. It wasn't, unanimous, but he won MVP. And I think Taj Bradley won Gold Glove for the pitcher in the National League. And then Ellie De La Cruz won a Silver Slugger, and Noel V. Marte won Silver Sluggers. So that was the award recap. Trading block, Reese McGuire's on the block. But let's go look at the team. Let's go look at the offense. So what do we need here? Ellie De La Cruz moves to third. Marte goes to second. Cade is our full-time catcher now. I don't really necessarily want Matt McLean in right if I can help it. I'd rather move him to like first, second, or left. So maybe we do like Matt McLean here. Maybe we go Fairchild here and Matt McLean here. So then we can go Palmegiani and like some combination of like Trey Morgan, which is not my first choice, but Veogene is like a perfectly fine backup catcher, but I'd rather him be third string unless he doesn't. Yeah, he still has one more option here. So I'd rather Veogene be our third string catcher. Drew Bowser is like a good utility-ish infielder, and then Jay Allen and Alan Cerda are our two backup outfielders. So we really need like another backup infielder, I would say, unless we do a similar plan with McLean, which we could. We could do, play every day. That could be an idea, because then that kind of eliminates the need for. Well, I shouldn't say the need, the playing time for Trey Morgan, who hasn't proven anything, um, and Palmegiani. Down in AAA, offensively, we have Cam Collier, who should hopefully be ready sooner rather than later to contribute. He's not good ratings wise for AAA or even AA really. So it could be a bad idea, but I don't know. He's versatile. He's angry that he's in the minor leagues. Might as well see what we have. So he could be up at some point. And I think he's also Rule 5 eligible now, so he has to come over anyway. RJ Mayer could be a good defensive player, but it's also like that's his only tool. Like we have Siani. Siani's fine. And when we don't have Siani, we have what's his name? Jay Allen. Rule 5 eligible players. Who's here that I really care about? Juan Garcia? Not really. Good numbers at AAA, right? But it's a short sample size. Hogan Harris, Tony Kemp. Yeah, there's a whole lot of like nothing burgers here that they're asking me or they're telling me that are available. And a lot of these guys also don't have the highest scouting accuracies right now because of our scouting director changing. So that's kind of unfortunate that I can't get full scouting reports, but even still, like a lot of these guys, like is somebody really gonna claim 20 overall high A 22-year-old Brian Reho? Probably not. Even if he is the number 29 prospect in baseball, like go for it. You want to go claim him, just go for it. I wish you the best of luck. Really bad showing in A ball, but go for it. So I don't foresee us really, you know, anybody else. Like Xavier Edwards, I claimed and designated. I don't feel the need to protect anyone. Which also means there's nobody really in the high minors close. Hector Rodriguez is probably close. He could get a look. There were some other guys in here too. Garrett Forrester could get a look. Uh, Jeremiah Estrada as a pitching prospect could get a look. He actually should probably be on the 40 man. Oh, he is. Okay. Oh yeah, he was one of the ones I claimed. So some of these guys are probably going to get a look at some point. So I don't feel the need necessarily to max out the 40 man right now. Excuse me, I feel very like nasally, very stuffy. So offense, what are we looking for? We're looking for a DH first base type or a corner outfielder and a backup middle infielder, preferably defense first, and a backup catcher. Pitching staff for our pitching staff is a really good question. It's a very good question. Um, Theoretically, Shohei is here, right? But he's going to be out for most of the year, so he's like our sixth starter. Taj Bradley will slot in here as well, and probably Nick Lodolo, maybe Chase Petty. I don't really like the stamina too much. Adrian Hernandez could start. All these like, there's a lot of these guys that just could start. Um, but they're all like the 5-6 types. Might be Juan Martinez. I think I'm okay going into the season with a rotation that looks like this. I think I'm okay with that because there's a lot of depth starters here, which can also go to the bullpen. Like all these guys are also bullpen eligible, so my locks for the bullpen: Henderson, Rogers, Doval, Moran, Severino. Oh, there he is. Oh, totally forgot about Luis Severino. So it looks like this, right? It really looks like this. And then when Shohei comes back, we have decisions to make, assuming everybody's healthy and performing. But that's a good problem to have. So our main bullpen guys are really Henderson, Rogers, Doval, Crochet. And I would love, 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 love to find like another high leverage reliever, but I don't think that's going to happen. We don't have the budget for it. We have $6 million, and we have too many offensive needs, I think. So we can always trade for another reliever. And then my owner's not going to be happy about this upcoming payroll spike, but the sim might be over by then. Like we might 27, 28 might be like the last years we're running anyway. But if it's not, then we have some guys that probably go to the chopping block. Castillo, maybe Ciani, Duvall, that won't get exercised. Crochets probably wouldn't get exercised in these cases, but we would have some decisions to make. And there's also there's some expensive salary arbitration. Oh, for Matt McClain. Yeah, so he's coming up too. We even wanted to offer him like a 10-year deal. Apply your long-term demand. What if we go? Yeah, so that's like a lot of money that we probably won't be able to afford. So he might just be play out the arbitration game. But these are very very long term problems for at least this season and next season. We're looking to win, and we're looking to win a World Series, another one, I should say. Uh, Probably by the time this cap spike turns around, I'm not going to really worry about that down the road too much. If we have to move up money, we can move off some money. But for now, I think the pitching staff is fine. Uh, we're not going to touch this all off season. That's why we made all these waiver claims until we get to the Rule 5, and if there's somebody that really sticks out, then we'll figure it out. But a right hand hitting backup catcher, a backup infielder, maybe like a DH first base corner outfield type. So we have $6 million. I think backup catcher will be the easiest to find, I would guess. Um, yeah, none of this is looking thrilling. Taylor Ward kind of fits that corner outfield first base type. He was awful offensively last year. Good 23, good 24, bad 25. Um, he kind of fills that role interestingly enough. Greg Allen, Albert Almora Jr. Like that's if we needed a center fielder, that'd be fine, but we don't. Luis Arias, interesting. Probably not. The numbers don't really look that great. Cody Bellinger fits that role. Can also play center, which is kind of cool. And only wants 4.6, but the bat was really bad last year. The bat was bad. The bat was bad the year before. And 23, the bat was slightly above average. So I don't know if that's the dude that we're going to hunt for, but on the cheap, it's not the worst idea. Cronenworth wants too much. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Eh. Yeah, so Carson Kelly. Interesting. Captain. We love captains. The bat was bad. Bat is always bad. But, with catchers it's different. Like you can live with a bad bat. Uh, Gavin Sheets. Bad bat. Not good. I know that it's cheap, but like I'd like someone that could actually maybe play on the cheap. Dom Smith. No. Yeah, all these guys had really bad seasons. So it's also like, who do we think could possibly turn it around? Vogie played in the KBO. His bat's been pretty above average. What kind of deal do you want? Major league deal for 1.1, and you want to be promised a starting lineup spot, which I will not do. But in terms of DH, this is kind of like Trey Morgan insurance. What if I give you another 10? Okay, I think that's a good deal. I like that. His bat's good, his eye's good, and this is the KBO, so the talent's not as great as major leagues, but even in 2024, he still put up a good season. So let's hope that kind of is still there. So that fills one role, and that was pretty easy to do that. Christian Walker, old friend Christian Walker. He played well for Chicago, bad for St. Louis. We really got the best of Christian Walker here. In that half season we had him on our run. Diego Castillo, utility guy, played in the minors. Average bat in the minors, well below average in his pretty extended stint at Major League Baseball in 2024. I would offer you like a minor league deal. Yeah, I don't want to pay you that much is the problem. JD Davis, his bat's probably pretty good. 30 games, well below average. His bat's actually not great anymore. All right, so we're looking for a backup infielder. TK Hernandez, good friend. Yeah, we're not going to try that again. That's probably not the best idea.
Jose Iglesias, good defender, could play second and third. Hmm. Jorge Mateo, second, third, and short. A little bit of center. Bad personality. Very, very good stint with Houston. Not great everywhere else. That's definitely an aberration. Jock, good season. Geraldo Perdomo, mm, very versatile defensively. Not great with the bat. Not even close to average. Okay, so we could also go like trading for somebody if we had to. Ahmed Rosario. Hmm. What kind of? No, no, I don't think so. Nick Senzel. See, a lot of these guys are versatile. Good leader. All right, so you played in Colorado, and your OPS plus was still. It just wasn't a good season for you, my friend. Just not a good hitter, even if you can play a bunch of different defensive positions. Glaber could be interesting. 96, 117. For $2 million, this could be a good play. I don't know. The bat's kind of good. He could play first, second, third, and short if I had to. Like, I would not like to, but I could if I had to. I don't know. This could be a cool buy low candidate. He could pop. What if I give you a major league deal for 1 million? I'll guarantee a major league spot. All right. So that's our middle infield. He's not a great defender, so we're probably gonna have to get a good defender on a minimum for the minor leagues. So now backup catcher. Now we need a catcher. Uh, most of these guys want too much money. They're calling Taylor Ward a catcher, but he's not a catcher. Like I would not want him catching at all, even if the game says he can catch. We want like a defense first Jeff Mathis type. That's what we want. Or we want a big bat who can't really hit, or a big bat who can't really defend, and he doesn't really fit that bill. We could always go into the Rule 5 because these options are not really a whole lot of anything. Yeah, I'm not super thrilled with what I'm seeing. Austin Barnes is interesting. Not an awful bat. Good defender. Can play first. Could theoretically play second. Good personality. Right-handed player, but I don't know. 2-2. If I give you 1-2? No. Okay. So we can come back. I'm not really itching to go find him. So okay, we're gonna live with this 3 million in space. Uh, yeah, I can't even really play for a lot of these guys. Uh, a lot of these guys are just out of my range. How's your defense, Mitch Garver? It's good, but Austin Barnes can probably give me a good estimate of Mitch Garver if I needed to. Hi, Starling Marte. You had a good Mets tenure. Okay. Uh, I don't need Brendan Rodgers. Trevino is a stellar defender. This is like the kind of player we would want. A great defender, but he just wants more money than I can give him. All right, so I think we're gonna sim ahead a little bit. Let's see what everybody says. Let's get to the winter meetings. I might cut out and play some of this off camera a little bit. Um, Trade proposal. Ido Diaz. No, no, I'm good. Bogey. Probably liked that deal. Nestor Laurent is not really loved by Michael Hill, but we don't really have much of a choice. Let's check out the trading block. We're already sending deals pretty early. No, that's a stupid deal. Why would I? No, thanks. I'm good. I wonder where Trey Morgan went in the real life draft. I didn't see his name at all. The real life draft was this weekend or this last. Yeah, yeah. Today's Thursday, so it was a couple days ago. Uh, make a trade. Who's on the trading block? Let me see catchers. Reese McGuire, Tomas Nido, Austin Allen is not a catcher. Roy Morales is a bad person in the game. Brian Navarreto is a good defender. Not bad depth. Yeah, I'd rather not go for Beijing. Nito's a good defender, but a black hole on offense. As like a backup catcher goes, I don't think this is. What do you want for him? Oh, he's making too much money. He's making $7 million. Hmm. Would I give up Alan Serta for Tomas Nito? I have to think about it, right? I don't know. This bat is like too good not to give an extended run, I think. I don't think that's I think that makes the depth worse, not better. Anyone else interesting on the player on the trade block? Castellanos from Miami. Yeah, how was your other half season, dude? Of course, you were absolutely awesome for Miami. Of course. As soon as you leave here, you go. It was just Cincinnati you didn't want to be in. Chapman, awful offensive season, but great defensive season. Yeah. Mm-mm. Good season for you, my friend, but what's your deal with? Oh, you're a pending free agent. That's why. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. There's not a whole lot here. All right. Let's jump ahead a little bit. Let's see. Let's take a look. Then we're gonna check in, see if any of these top guys sign. Once we stop. Okay. Oh, great. It's because Jeremiah Estrada is not a starter. He's a reliever for sure. This is one of the guys I just claimed off waivers from the Mets, actually. Okay. Vlad is still a free agent. What about like Diaz? What about some of these top guys? Still free agents. Nobody signed yet. Interesting. What, does nobody have any money or something? How was your season, Kyle Schwarber? Decent. Kyle Schwarber hit like a lot of bombs for Philly, and then I think he got traded to Baltimore. Hit 32. Kyle Schwarber hits bombs, dude. All right. Okay. Let's go to winter meetings. Maybe JT will sign with somebody else. That's really annoying. I couldn't even like field a competitive offer for JT. Art Warren, Chris Newstrom. No. Like you don't do anything for me. Anything relevant here? No. Yeah, so instead it was 7 now.
for the Mets. JT gone. Fan interest almost crashed. We got a supplemental first round pick for it, so that's really nice. But where did you go? What was your deal look like? You went to Boston on a 4-year, $80 million deal. Good for you. Go get your money, bro. Like, thank you for everything you did for us in this one season. I uh I will never forget you. He's probably not on unless he like plays another 6 years at the same high level. He's probably not gonna go to the Hall of Fame. Usually it's like 50 career WAR. So for the next 4 years he has to average three. I don't know if he's gonna do that. It'd be really cool if he did, but I don't think he's gonna make it. Catchers are also different. No, good. All right. The saddest part of all possible free agent moves is when I have to remove them from the short list. Goodbye. Dylan Cease to San Francisco. They probably have a lot of money. Hmm. I want to see Vlad Guerrero Jr. Where does he go? What do you think about Cam Collier? Good. Okay. Hopefully he pops. Why are you upset? Roll on your team. Very unhappy. What? You want me to, like, assign you the 3 spot? No, what? How can you be unhappy? What's your problem? Roll on team. Unhappy. Ridiculous. Edwin Diaz. What about, no, these guys are still sitting here. If I had some money, it'd be good value. But I don't. I don't have any money. Uh, Vlad. What did you want again? 8-year, 260 over 8. That's pretty reasonable, honestly. I mean, I know he's like a first base DH type, but he could play third. Yeah, he's a first base DH, but it's pretty reasonable for such a good hitter. Mm. All right. Usually we don't play through this. Usually I do this off camera. I think we're gonna cut it right about here. Ooh, what's the message? What's the message? Who? What? Oh, that was the guy I offered the minor league deal to. Trade proposal from the Red Sox. Yeah, we're gonna cut it pretty soon, I think. This is all for Nick Lodolo and Slade Caldwell. No, Slade I think is a good prospect. Uh, I think he's a good prospect. Yeah, I like Slade. Winter meetings begin. Lottery: Rangers, Oakland, Nats, Miami, Yankees, Giants. Rangers had a big jump. Nats had big jumps, and I guess a lot of people slipped. Like we don't even see who the number one was. Ooh, where can I find this? I forget. Rookie draft. Who was number one? The Giants were number one. Oof. That dropped all the way to 7. That hurts. What about me? Where's my comp pick? Oh, it's after the first. Okay. It's after the first round. So we're picking 34th overall, and then we get a comp pick, I guess, in the next round. Right? Right? Is this the one we just had, or is this the next one? Rangers, Oakland, Washington. Oh, okay. So that is our next draft. Okay. Winter meetings. Hmm. Trading block. Reese McGuire, Adamas. Yeah, everybody's still the same. Waiver wire? Nobody. All right. Hopefully we get some answers from like Vogie and whoever. Who did I order? Oh, Glaber. Order offer. Offer is what I meant. Art Warren. I am not interested in Art Warren. I don't want to hear about Art Warren. They keep trying to give him to me. I don't want him. All right, Rule 5. We're gonna call the video after Rule 5, I think. Still nothing for Vlad. I don't know. Maybe he's just not gonna get the deal he wants. Amir Garrett for Drew Bowser. I'm not gonna do that. All right, Rule 5 draft. Here we go. I'm not gonna like cheese the computer too hard, but if there's a player here, I'm gonna like as I say it, uh absolute beast of a prospect, Xavier Isaac, 22 years old. Like, who's gonna take him? If he's not, uh, if nobody takes him, and like by the time I'm done, maybe I just do it. Tony Kemp lost in the Rule 5 draft. Go for it. Good luck, Detroit. Uh, yeah, I don't think I can. I would think I'd feel bad. Zach Galoff looks interesting. Looks interesting. Bad personality. What about catchers? Samuel Bastido? Basalo. Did I look at? Yeah, I was just confusing both those names. Let's look at catchers. Also, what's this filter? Catcher. Kyle Farmer is a minor league free agent with a promised salary. I don't love that. Adam Hackenberg. Interesting. Interesting. He could be cool. Jose Herrera, Blake Hunt. I want some money, probably. I guess 26 is young enough. He had a good season offensively at AAA. His second run through. I like Hackenberg. Actually, he might be the pick. But also it's like, do I really want to take a guy like this? I don't know. And have to roster him all year. Interesting. Not a good defender. Doesn't really need to be. Hasn't been past double A. As a catcher, that's kind of scary. Good for AAA. Bad for major leagues. I think this might be the pick. Taden Hall from Milwaukee. Taden Hall from Milwaukee. It could be you. About Omar Hernandez. Paul McIntosh. Good gap power, but that doesn't help anybody. All right. Taden Hall's the pick. Let's see if my friend is still here. He is. If nobody takes him, that's gonna be the stupidest thing ever. You could get a potential home run king out of this bat. It's probably a first baseman. What would you like give? What would you want? Yeah, you would want like Riho, Hunter Green, or Ellie De La Cruz. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm not thrilled with Riho anymore. He's not like the best prospect. I know he's ranked 29, but he's older. He's 22. He could get some good TCR. I don't know. What about Hector Rodriguez? Cade, Jay Allen. I don't think I want to give up Jay Allen for Xavier Isaac. Like, I love this profile. Maybe if he goes undrafted, make a we'll try and get a trade for him. Uh, do you recommend anybody? Xavier Isaac. I don't really want to do that. What about a pitcher? Nobody. Feel like I want to take somebody. Zach Geloff could be interesting. Maybe we'll bring him into spring training. If he really is good, then we'll hang on to him a little bit. What about you? High A. If he's good, then we're gonna keep him through spring training. But if he's not, then we can cut bait pretty easy. Players leery of acquisition of Zach Geloff. They're upset that his reputation. Okay, I totally get it. I don't know. Maybe we'll get something from him. Maybe we can trade for Xavier Isaac. All right, so I think that is the Rule 5. I think we're done. I don't really feel like I need to look for anybody else. Uh, yeah, okay. All right. So I think we're gonna call it there. That's pretty good getting through Rule 5. And then I'll finish up the offseason off camera. I'll see if we can get Xavier Isaac because if he's available, that could be like a pretty good prospect, good player. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can get him. But all right, everybody, thanks for watching this episode. We'll see you in the next one.